All right, guys, so I want to give you guys a quick breakdown as to why we took those shorts, because I know in the actual video itself it's a little bit vague here, but essentially the setup that we took was a low volume node continuation from these 812s. I got an entry at roughly around the 810, a little bit of a later fill later on, but what I was looking at here essentially was when the day actually opened up, we pumped up to the upside. We're trading outside of prior value and the previous value area high in this resistance range, and we started to see the market just chop around and actually range. I almost took these longs here, but the situation was that the market just moved a little bit too quick. So once price started to actually accumulate, we could see that throughout this high, we have all these stacked positive deltas, and we have trapped buying in this range, and we have multiple failed auctions at this value area high. Originally, once we actually saw the initial balance print, so this low and this high over here, I wanted to see if we saw a sweep of that initial balance high, absorption, and then a reclaim, I would take it short, but we never got that. It just kind of got into that initial balance high of day. We said the buyers fail again. We see divergence here on cumulative volume delta, and the market fell off. Now, I didn't want to take a trade inside of this area because we were just still trading beneath or right at the value area low. So once we really saw that push to the downside, really if we were to break, and this is the game plan, if we were to break under the initial balance low and we see a low volume node formation at a breakout to the downside, I want to see a low volume node continuation setup. And if I were to take a low volume node continuation setup, I would be looking to target the overnight session's value area low, which also coincides perfectly with 6,800 being around psychological key level, which you guys can see here. This is the formation of that low volume node right here. We can see price print to that low volume node. So after the formation of that low volume node, you can see we had a little bit of a pullback into the low volume node where we then see a large seller come into the markets. After this large seller came into the markets, I executed myself into the shorts of the same game plan. Stop loss was above, it was one tick above the absorption candlestick, which is going to be this one over here. And then we just pretty much went right into take profit here at 6,800. You guys see the market pop right back up into that low volume node again, and then fell right back off.